Hey guys, I'm back. I'm here. We're gonna do some Hogwarts. Sorry it took so long to get started, but it was doing an update. As you can see, it's still doing your shaders again, but... Hi. He pulls my head back so we can sit on my head. He's been doing that a lot lately. Anyways, we're gonna see how much we can push today with the main story again. It's because I'd rather push the main stories. I'm considering the, like some of the companion, like the friendship stuff to be semi-main story as well. I'm trying to, because we can always play some on the side, even if it means going back to our older save. As long as I finish in time for Death Stranding, that's my thinking. Hi. Hey, Undo, how you doing? Comment. Hey, Undo, I did a thing. We did a thing on Thursday. Yes, we did. Yeah. You want to see the thing that I did? You want to see what thing we did? I'll show you real quick. We did a thing. We did a thing. So, yeah. I don't know if you caught that. Not, let me know and I'll tell you. But we grabbed the Costco bundle, which came with the console, Mario Kart World, and a year of the subscription plus expansion, which gets us all the retro stuff, so... Okay, let's go do this one real quick. So, yeah. How are you doing? So yeah, in case anybody missed the show off, I got a Switch too. And hasn't heard the news yet. You missed it! Are you watching now? And then I got that used. Animal Crossing. So I got we got it on launch day, $90. I mean, let's face it, that's just what most games cost. If I was buying it on the PC or the PlayStation, I'd be looking at $60 to $90 games anyways. Unless I get them on sale. A benefit of going with the PlayStation, or if I can get physical for the Switch, is I can get used at least. Like, I got Animal Crossing New Horizons for $35 used. Working just fine. Not a fan. Oh, I'm not saying I'm a fan of that stuff either, but we were really tempted to get a Switch in the last few years, but we had heard the rumors that the 2 was coming out soon, so we waited. We went and got it release day. I mean, people are welcome to their opinions. I mean, I don't have to like a company to think that it's a good product. Doesn't mean I'm not going to get everything on sale that I can. But we got the Costco bundle as well. So we got the console, Mario Kart World, and a year of the subscription plus expansion pass, which gets us all the retro emulation for like just over 500. Well, that's kind of what I mean, is it's like you can't, I feel like at this point, like these days, you can't just shit on one company. I'm not saying that one company isn't potentially worse than some others. I'm not even going to say like which, because honestly, I don't follow too much news. I do disagree with something Nintendo has been doing recently, but I don't even know how much of that is the department that would deal with the Switch. That said, I've also heard about, like, I mean, I don't plan on jailbreaking it anyways, so it wouldn't be an issue. Like, I never do anything questionable with my consoles anyways, but I know people are worried about, like, the kill switch on the Switch and stuff. It's actually cool. Oh, I'm loving it so far. Mario Kart World is, like, great. So, here, I'll do this, and then after the dialogue, while I'm running around, I'll give you some of my first thoughts so far.
You are.
Oh, he already does, kind of.
The poachers got
after
to my
this,
gran.
we'll go into
Someone
Switch talk.
recognized me in Horntail Hall, and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Did the journals say where they were hidden?
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers
I'll go
might
over that in a
after
second,
the
Edgar.
Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Alright,
I'll
so,
let
I
you
mean,
know as soon as I have a plan.
I don't have much for it yet. I want to get the Zelda games, but the Switch 2 version of them is, what did we see, like 70 and 80 respectively or something, I think. I do have the upgrade available for free from the Switch 1 version, as long as we have the Expansion Pass Plus, which we'll have for at least a year. But I feel like if I'm gonna get it, unless I can get the used copy of the Switch version for really cheap, I might as well just get the Switch 2 version. But right now, all we have is Mario Kart World. I grabbed Animal Crossing New Horizons used for $35. I can play... Yeah, I did see that. I saw that I think, like, most, if not all, of the old Zelda games are there, Tachio. Well, Undo, it's like, it's been specially remastered or remade, I think, for the Switch 2. Which, seems to be able to do 4K pretty nicely. Mario Kart World looks amazing on my 4K monitor. So, and then we also have access to all of the retro emulators because the bundle we got has the expansion pass plus or whatever it's called. There's some remastered games which aren't in the expansion. Okay. Well, Undo, I don't know, because like I said, I would have to see a side-by-side, actually, to tell. But it's value for money. Yeah, I plan to get it eventually, but I mean, right now, so we're going through this, then we're going to be doing Death Stranding, and then, unless I get a good deal, I was planning on actually doing the Dragon Age series next, to chill. I was going to pick up the Zelda games. So Amazon, usually at least once or twice a year, they do this sale where it's buy 2 games, get 1 free. I was going to wait until then and see if they would have both of the Zelda games available from that list. And then see if I could find a third that would be similarly priced and get it that way. Because then it sucks that I'm dropping all the money at once, but I would potentially get a free, like, $50, $60 game, so... Why not, you know? I could also get both Switch 1 versions of Zelda on Switch 1 with the Duo voucher. Yeah, somebody in one of the Discords I was in was mentioning that voucher. I was talking earlier about it, though, to Chill, where I was saying that at this point, I almost feel like if I can, just wait and get the Switch 2 actual, like, cartridge of it. So that way, if our Expansion Pass Plus expires and we can't, we can't afford to renew it right away, at least then I can still play. So that's my thinking with that one. And like I said, I'll probably wait for the Amazon's buy 2 get 1 free deal and sale and see what I can get there. But Undo, other thoughts on the Switch 2. So we didn't have a Switch 1. So if this all works with the Switch 1 too, then that's even cooler. But what we were really happy with the Switch, with our Switch 2, was that we can play 2-player games with 1 controller. As long as the controls are simple enough, each person uses one of the Joy-Cons, and you can play 2-player games. So we've been playing like Mario Kart together and some of the other retro stuff. Me and the kid plays Animal Crossing with me. He likes to help me find fish.
Nothing clears.
So I run around, and then he looks for the fish for me. And then when he sees a fish... And then we stop and we catch the fish. So he does like to play with me. Like, he'll sit like right in my lap. He'll be really good. He doesn't try to grab it, which is like a shocker. But yeah, he loves to
I thought my owl might
fish with
pique your
me.
interest.
I know that the retro has a lot of games that Mux was interested in. There's a lot that I want to try. It is very nice. So, like, and we're not even talking like the retro stuff where you would have been using a regular, simpler controller. We've been playing Mario Kart World, the brand new one, together with one set of Joy-Cons. So, it's very nice because, like, we think about it. That means that, like we're saving, like, a huge chunk of money. Although Mux is already talking about getting, a pro-style controller just because he can't beat me at Mario Kart with the Joy-Con. So.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominous.
But that's what I mean by the pro style, though.
Reaction,
where it's like an actual controller.
It struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
Yeah, well, that's because incredible. You went with literally the fastest car
and while I was waiting
that you could find, and I still almost beat you.
An abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock.
The other time was dumb luck.
Do you think there's a connection to the
Also,
triptych?
I had the baby grabbing my hand.
But perhaps they're searching it,
so,
the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
And with the Mario Kart, it's actually nice because you can actually still steer, too. So, I mean, I just have the little mounts for the Joy-Cons to turn into, like, a controller. But you can actually still steer, like, a la Wii, which I really like.
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Revelio.
But the picture seems really nice. It plays really nice on 4K.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Like, essentially, I usually feel like a lot of guilt when I make big purchases.
Hello?
Crap.
Pity. Not quite.
But I haven't even been feeling much. Like, it just feels like that much of a good... Like, it's been that nice of a experience.
Your spells glance off of me.
Leviosa.
Was that just it?
Incendio.
I mean, PlayStation kind of does the same with their, the PlayStation controllers are really nice as well. Maybe that's why I stopped giving a shit about my Xbox. It's because Xbox, they don't really do anything new with their stuff.
Silent as a grave.
It's just, here's all the shit you can play on your computer. Buy your console.
Revelio.
Sony iterates, Nintendo leaps. I'm really happy. Like, I really like the adaptive triggers on Sony's new
Someone's here.
controllers are really good and really nice. I feel like not enough games have really been using them. Returnal did a good job, wherein it actually gave you extra abilities and stuff. Nintendo first-party games have very good game design quality. Yeah, I mean, I've been really enjoying Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. And I do plan on getting the Zelda games. I think getting a Pikmin game would be fun as well.
This is going well.
And
We
then
make a good team.
just trying to see.
We
I
do
mean,
at that.
I know, like, long run, there's going to be a Souls-like. There's going to be like a From Software
Once again, we could
Souls-like
fight our
game
way
that's going to
through,
come out.
or be
That's
discreet.
going to be a Wii or
You know
Switch
which one I'd
exclusive.
choose.
Revelia.
So that one is very clearly on my radar and list.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Blood Boon. Yeah. Yeah, we watched the, like, a trailer thingy for it. So that one we've got our eye on, if only for, if largely for monks. But I like a good Souls-like as well, so. Legally distinct Bloodborne. Well, and the funny thing is that it's actually done by, it's still done by FromSoft, so it's probably just because Sony owns Bloodborne. But,
Revelia.
I was definitely getting, like, it was like the vibe I got from watching the trailer was definitely like Bloodborne and Dark Souls kind of meet in the middle with just a touch more steampunk.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Revelia.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo.
Oh, that is cool. Look, the fire's actually going up the piece of wood. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've seen that before.
Revelio.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Yeah, it's like, I know there isn't a lot out for it right now. Which is probably a good thing,
seen
because
goblins
I
in
don't
these
have
webs.
money, but...
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Revelia.
I nearly fell out of the car, the gringos.
Wrong button. we go.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Your first console was NES and you really loved N64, so there will always be a soft spot in your heart for Nintendo. I was Sega growing up, which made me happy though, because the Sega emulator is on... Sega emulators are on,
Bombarda! Revelio.
are on the expansion pass, so...
Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Yep. This way. Yep. There we go. You were N64 and Game Boy and PS2, and from there all Sony and Nintendo. Because we had Sega when I was little. And then, I mean, my dad had, like, the really old ones. Like, we had an Atari/Commodore set up, plus an Intellivision and a Socrates for the TV. You're gonna lurky. Yeah, no worries, Sachio. I'm pretty sure it was Commodore and an Atari, because I know we just called it the Atari, but it had, like, floppy disks, too. And I don't think those were Atari. I was, like, young, so I didn't really know a lot. We didn't even have a regular computer at the time.
Or the solar size, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
And then... And when shit went sideways with my family, my mom got us, and I still have it, but my mom got us the
Revelio.
PS1 re-release. So I even still have that. I even still have that. And, I don't want to drop down there, but... And then from there, it was... Like, many years later, when I was living on my own, we got an Xbox 360. And then I got a Wii. And then I mostly did PC gaming, I think. Until I got my PS4 and then my PS5. 360 is goated. I've got it right over there. Yeah, I've actually played some stuff on stream with it. It still works. PS3 and PS4. I don't have a PS3. So I've got a PS1, then the PS4, and the PS5. And then I have a 360, an Xbox 360 that still works. I've got a Wii that I haven't started up, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. Of course, then the Switch 2. And then... Mux has, like, 3... Is it SNESs or NESs, Mux? I don't know, he's got, like, 3 of them. And then there's, like... 1 or 2 Sega Genesises as well. I think a couple of GameCubes I've seen kicking around in storage. We have to try and get all of his retro stuff at some point and see what still works. And then keep one of each that still works and then see maybe if we can...
Smashing.
Maybe we can get a little money from the others. It's a large variety, yeah. Yeah, Mux has a lot of, like, retro stuff. Well, the kid has not fallen asleep, so... Ah, this is how I probably get back there. Kaboom! No, I said kaboom!
Revelio. Incendio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Some chicks collect shoes and purses, but Muck's gonna make me an honest lass and collect consoles. I mean, I never really did shoes and purses anyways. No, I collect stuffed animals. That's my problem. But yes, we do the consoles as well.
Revelio. Incendio.
Perhaps we can mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
Well, no shit, I haven't even gotten there. You don't have to tell me how to solve the problem. That's probably what... Is there a setting for that? Because I feel like it does that way too soon. Like, I hate when games start trying to tell you the solution to a puzzle, like, 30 seconds after encountering it. It's like, let me figure it out! Like, I'm even on hard difficulty. Like, that alone should make them, like, wait at least 5 minutes. I'll let him answer that, but he is still on medical leave, so... Hence why no more Switch games. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's an option to make the hints be, like, less quick.
Revelio.
So, I don't know if you've noticed, undo. Or, I mean, if you even have an ad blocker, I don't judge. But, I had my viewers, my regulars, do a vote on my Discord, and they decided that, I should enable auto-rolled ads to hopefully try and help a little bit. So I've got those going now, too. Fucking why big giant ass spiders? Oh, there we go.
Incendio.
Oh, I don't think that goblin is feeling too good. So, I mean, we're finally at the point where I can try to stream a little more regularly. So, I'm trying to do, like, alternate days right now. Although there's a little bit of,
Lumos.
like, some adjustments because the kid's birthday's coming up. So I got a lot of shit I gotta do for that. I got cakes to make and
Revelio.
snacks.
Lumos.
Oh, hang on. Let's not do that. Let's do. Whoa. Dude, out of the way.
Confringo.
There we go. Turbo 16 now? Damn. Yeah, the vote was like voted for the ants, but I mean, if people have a problem with it, then I can always like run another vote kind of thing.
Revelio.
I heard voices.
Bombarda. Revelio.
I also ended up grabbing the software for doing tabletop. So I'm hoping to get back into that as well. Fucking wrong button.
Revelio.
Of course, they make it just big enough that you can see, but not so that... And there's invisible walls there, too, so you can't even try to get in a position where you can try to do something about it. But I'm kind of excited to try running Pathfinder more.
A single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit
Apparently,
distracted from runes
so-
for a moment.
Brandon Sanderson made a tabletop for his Cosmere, and apparently he's working to get that on Foundry as well, so that would be really fucking cool to try and do.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
One less human to work. Is that it? The likes of me. Better. Pitiful. Let's get it.
We're not finished yet. Incendio.
Oh god, now there's a spider!
Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda.
Oh, come on! Get down here, if I have to deal with the spider, so do you.
Incendio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. 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 Confringo.
I have to do a descendo on it? There we go. Okay, I don't know why that buried it after, but that was
For a
cool.
Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Incendio!
Now,
Revelio!
we can have a look around in peace.
Okay, there's a fire something. Oh no, wait. This is just, I have to... Okay, so there's one. There's almost never just one. Okay, hang on. I didn't go up here.
Here. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio!
We should clear out these spider webs. Always seems to be in the way.
Okay, so those two went in the same.
Revelio.
Oh, is it literally there the whole time?
Incendio.
There we
Wasn't
go.
expecting that.
I was.
Quietly now.
Revelio.
Treasure first.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
The world floated back to see me as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes. Empty. Empty of sorrow, yes, but also... I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it is not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Okay. Where'd you go, Sebastian?
Revelio.
There you go.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
I find it kind of odd that we're
place is
choosing to
odd, to be
confide
sure.
confide so
I'm
much in a
fascinated by
guy
it.
that, like,
Now,
clearly
for the trek
has, like...
back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around. Revelio.
Of course, there just happens to be a magical path back.
And now for the moments of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
I actually kind of remember that little, standing stones there.
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
They asked me not to say anything.
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
What a dick. Okay, let's see if we've got anything else. I mean, let's go try and do this. It says suggested level 30, so... maybe this will help us level. I don't think I see anything else that'll help me. We gotta just kind of do some random shit. Try and level as well as just wait for the next quest to pop up.
I have thrilling news. I believe my next broom upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spintwitches as soon as you can.
Revelio.
Come out before I find you.
Oh, how do I get down there?
Come to think of it, months ago I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like the glint in my eyes when I find out which one of you Stephen lot.
Bombarda! Confringo! Confringo! Bombarda!
Boom!
Confringo! Revelio.
Let's see if I... Oh, I've got a talent, so that's good. Let's see what I can get. Oh, they transform into explosive shit? Hell yeah! Oh, and I want that. Okay, which one do I want? Let's do this one first.
Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here.
Spider.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio. Accio! Incendio! Defendo! Levioso! Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Incendio.
Boom!
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio.
Okay, so this way.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Well, the kid still hasn't gone to sleep.
Bombarda. Confringo.
I think I know.
Revelio.
Said to us about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned. Incendio. So this is the infamous absconder.
Creepy as fuck. Kill it with fire.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Ow.
Confringo. Confringo!
There we go.
That's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom of Milo's daughter. Confringo! Rebellion!
Boom. Go away. Evil spider.
Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr.
There
Adley.
we go. All done. Let's try to find the fastest way out of here. Because screw these spiders. Go up. There we go. Yeah, let's go turn this in. And now we tell the dude that we found his shit.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against then.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
I should be going
Okay,
now.
what did I
Thank you.
get?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by.
Okay, so I don't have any of those. Is my gear full? Pretty full. So let's go sell shit and then we can see what else we can do.